In this video, I'm going to show you how I made more than $2,000 in under 14 days. The best part about it was there was no cold calling, no clients, and every single tool I used is free along the way. If you're someone who's looking to make money online but doesn't want to invest in expensive software and spend hours pitching to strangers, this is going to be the video for you. There's a ton of complicated ways to make money online. I've seen every single way under the sun. And the great thing about this is if you do it correctly, you'll make some money. You're going to want to stick around for the whole video because I'm going to have some free tools and resources that are going to be essential to making all of this work. And again, there's some steps in here. If you don't do it correctly, you're not going to get good results. Now, I know what you're thinking. I'm just some other guru who's trying to sell you a course. Well, you're wrong here because I have nothing to sell you. All of the things and resources in this video are free to get started, and all the processes here have been tried and true. I've done them myself, and I've helped other people do it as well. So you might be thinking, what do I actually know about the online business space? Just a quick intro. My name is Mike Swigunski. I've helped build 6, 7, and 8-figure online businesses, and I've helped thousands of other people do it as well. And in this video, I'm going to put together my most in-depth step-by-step process that will show you how to get started. Now, the first step to get started is to find something you're either passionate about or something you're knowledgeable about. For me, it was travel. I've been to more than 100 different countries. I love it. I'm super passionate about it. And I wanted to find a way to make this work. The first step is to do some niche research and then find some other products out there. For me, I just started searching travel planners or travel on Etsy. And then what I did is I found the most reviews. Now, this will give you a lot of good ideas in your niche on what's actually working and what's bringing in the money. So this is going to show you what's already actually selling, and it's going to give you some good ideas on what to start building. Essentially, you're going to be building a bundle of different products that you can make yourself for free. For example, one of the top selling things on Etsy under the travel was a 30-page travel planner bundle that's absolutely crushing it. What stood out to me that it wasn't just the product, it was the reviews, specifically the 2- and 3-star ones. Essentially, this is where the gold mines are. This is where people tell you exactly what's missing. Pages were too basic, fonts were hard to read, didn't include budget templates, boom, opportunities to improve. So what I did is I took their core foundation of a travel planner and I was going to go in and try to replicate something similar, adding my own touches, my own flair, and my own experiences, and then taking the insight from those reviews to go ahead and improve it. So I fired up Canva, used a few free templates, customized them, added some value, budget sheets, itinerary planners, packing checklists, and turned it into something people actually wanted. The best part is Canva's completely free to use, and if you're creative with your layout, you can build something in a few hours that looks professional and solves real problems. Now that you have this one free sort of resource, the idea is to create a bundle with at least 3 or 4 different tools, resources, or courses. So the second step for this bundle creation is I'm going to create an online resource. Again, it's great to have a travel planner, but I think you're going to be able to make a lot more money if you can build a video course. So there's a few options on how you can do this. And if you don't want to be on camera, you can use free AI tools, but that's another video. So what I did on this process to find a really popular travel course was I went over to Udemy and I started searching for travel courses, and essentially a bunch of great ideas popped up. But the one that I really saw that was super popular was travel writing. This is something that I have a lot of experience and passion about, but again, you're going to have to spend some time researching and figuring out what is best for you. Again, I did the same process here with Etsy. I started looking at the 3, 2, and even 4-star reviews to figure out what were people not liking about this course. How can I make something similar, but also improve upon it and add in my own experience and flair throughout the whole process? So one thing I saw when I was doing my research was there was not enough real examples. So what I would do in this sort of situation is find 4 or 5 real world examples that I can include and that people can copy and paste as their own templates to get started with travel writing. And I know what you're thinking, you might just be copying somebody else's stuff. Again, that is not what we're looking to do here. We're looking to find inspiration and build a similar framework, but everything you're going to be doing is unique and custom to your own experience and knowledge. You're essentially creating a better version of something that's already working, and you're filling in those gaps. Remember here, guys, you're not reinventing the wheel here, you're improving improving upon something that's already working. Now, that's the first step. You just need to keep repeating this, and you're going to do this until you have 3 or 4 different products. I suggest having one really in-depth thing, that would be the travel planner, then having a course at the bare minimum. On top of that, you're going to have some other free resources, tools, software, other stuff that you can add in there that's going to be valuable. Again, a lot of stuff is out there. You might know a really cool sort of tutorial for Google Flights. That's a free software that other people can use, but they just don't know how to use it correctly. So you can add in a one-page PDF that shows people how to do it. You can create an ebook that shows you exactly the steps on how to book cheap flights. There's so many possibilities out there. Just come up with 3 or 4 different items that you can include in your bundle. Guys, if you learned something new there, you're gonna love this next part. I've partnered up with Amazon's Audible to give you a free copy of my #1 best-selling book, Global Career: How to Work Anywhere and Travel Forever. Global Career has been featured in prestigious publications like Forbes, CNBC, Entrepreneur Magazine, and even Lonely Planet. And with over 500 positive reviews, this book has helped hundreds of thousands earn from anywhere. To get your free copy and start a 30-day free trial of Audible, all you have to do is visit globalcareerbook.com/audio today, or just scan the QR code on the screen here. Now, the next step is going to be the fun part, and actually my favorite part of this whole thing is creating the landing pages where you're going to be able to sell your bundle, and you're also going to be able to take payment all in one place. This is where a lot of people get stuck because it can be expensive, it can be super complicated, but I have a really simple free option that works incredibly well. You can start with building a simple landing page, and I'll leave some examples below in the description on one you can replicate. This exact layout converts really well for me because it's clear, concise, and includes some social proof. Now, the software I use and I highly recommend is High Level. So what I'll do is I'll leave a QR code on the screen here that you can actually scan and get a free trial today. Now, this is going to give you enough time to get things up and running and start making money before that free trial ends. The great thing about High Level is it includes everything you need in one place: landing pages, email automation, CRM, you name it. And one of my favorite things is there's a template library. So you can literally just copy and paste an already proven funnel and just essentially add your information to it. This will save you days or even weeks of time just because you already have another foundation. Again, you're going to see a recurring theme here. We're not reinventing the wheel. We're finding things that are already working and we're adding our own flair on top of them. So I just want to include, there's no coding, no design, none of that stuff's needed, guys. It's super simple. You just have to click a few buttons and you'll already have a working funnel. Now, steps 1 and 2 are extremely important, but step 3 is going to be the most important, and that's going to be the marketing and sales of your product. This is where most people get lost, or they just get scared. You don't want to lose thousands of dollars on Facebook ads or trying to do some marketing campaign that's going to cost $5,000. Again, I've been there and it can be scary. So I want to show you some free tactics to start marketing and selling your bundle. So here's exactly how I did it. I found some partners in the travel space that had a similar audience or had some audience that would fit my bundle. Again, you got to find some incentive for them. And so the best way to do this for free is by offering them a really strategic commission. Now, the great thing about High Level is all of these features are built in there, and you can essentially team up with a blogger or travel influencer and offer them a percentage of every single sale in exchange for promoting your bundle. Now, the cool thing about partnering up with somebody that already has an audience is you can also include some of their stuff in the bundle, and you can give them either a 50-50 split or some sort of commission split that's going to incentivize them to actually sell this. I also suggest coming up with some sort of marketing plan or engagement, either hosting a webinar or doing some sort of collaboration with them. Make it easy for them. They have the audience. You just need to build it for them. Hey, so-and-so expert, I see that you have an email list. I'm going to draft 7 emails that convert really well, and they're going to be promoting this travel bundle. Would you be interested in including some items in the bundle or promoting this to your list? And so the easy thing about this is you already have the copy made. They just have to send it. And you could even offer getting added to actually go through and send it for them, but some people might not be open for that. Now, the end goal here is to find somebody that already has an audience that you can promote your items to. You need to see that they already don't have their own bundle themselves, and you can basically figure out those people in your niche that are going to have an audience of your target customers. You're going to do a free promotion with them where you're only paying them when they actually bring in sales for you. Now, the other way, if you don't want to partner up with somebody, is to run a free workshop yourself. Now, the best way to do this is to do a live webinar on a free version of Zoom. You don't have to get super complicated here. Make it simple, use free tools, and then make some profit first. Now, the best way to promote this is to just create a landing page where people can enroll and sign up for the webinar or the workshop. In this workshop, they're essentially going to get access to all the training materials. And at the very end, you're going to start promoting your travel bundle or whatever bundle that you've put together. You want to try to teach them stuff, but again, you don't want to get too into the weeds here. The idea of the workshop is to not teach, but it's to break their beliefs, build some trust that your bundle is going to help solve problems that they're looking to be solved. There's a really great framework on this. If you want to learn about how to perform a webinar that actually gets sales, you're going to want to look at Russell Brunson's perfect webinar formula. And I'll leave a link below on how you can access that. Now, the third option to actually go ahead and sell your bundle is to start searching on Facebook and find Facebook groups where your audience is hanging out. There's a lot of ways you can go about doing this, but one of the simplest ways is just to start DMing people in that group who are active, start building some actual conversations, and see if they would be interested in buying your bundle. Don't start off by just throwing your bundle out there at them. Try to connect, try to build some relationships, offer to have a coffee and virtual coffee and say, hey, how are you making money? How are you interested in traveling? I built this bundle. Would you be interested in doing and give me some feedback on it? I'll give you a 50% discount just for checking it out. And this is where you can get some really great testimonials, customer success stories, and people who actually use it for a discount. Start off by offering some discounts and value for your bundle in exchange for getting reviews and testimonials. Now, again, guys, the DM approach is really positive, but another good way is you can find the admins of these groups and you can try to work out some collaborations with them because they're going to be the gatekeepers to the rest of the community. So you're going to have to keep doing this over the next 2 weeks. Now, days 1 and 2 are actually putting things together. Now, within 14 days, I was able to make more than $2,000 doing this exact same step-by-step framework. And again, if you want to get access to all of these tools, I'll leave some links below where you can go ahead and get started. Now, if you found this video helpful, I'm going to leave another video here that was hand-selected just for you. Again, guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, I'm putting out new videos every single day about similar topics on how you can earn from anywhere in the world. So I'll see you in the next one.